Yo, what up? Facts over feelings with MikeMarze. We back in here. We got a lot of good stuff for y'all today. We got Steve Kerr said some wild stuff about LeBron. Richard Richard Jefferson then lost his mind. He's saying some even crazier stuff about LeBron. Shannon Sharpe. Hey, Shannon Sharpe, he got an issue with Kobe. Uh, I'm gonna show you this clip. You ain't gonna believe this. Like, I
Don't
truly believe he has a real problem, a jealousy problem with Kobe Bryant.
and Jordan.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it is he a football player.
Right.
Hey, and we gonna give y'all a real quick update on Jalen Duran. Ain't looking too good for the Pistons. Uh, we gotta figure something out. And then these NBA players, man, they out here talking about they don't get paid enough. But first, y'all know we gonna bring something back. I'm doing this in the first segment right now. The little fan appreciation. So last Sunday we had a we no last Thursday we had a show. It was pretty successful. It was called Pistons Training for Devin Booker proves which Paul is lying. So we had quite a few comments. So I just want to show y'all appreciation. Read some of y'all comments back from that show we did. So the first one is from Al Michael Stokes. He said, "Don't know why y'all thought he was telling the truth about 12 teams, bro. We never thought he was telling the truth. He was just trying to let everybody else know." uh, Somebody said, "Fellows, stop. You all, if you had to pick based off their body of work prior to Westbrook playing for the Lakers, you can't tell me you would have chosen DeRozan over Westbrook. Come on." All right, so with this one, Mike, I always said I don't think Westbrook is championship material. I just feel I'm not saying DeRozan is better than Westbrook. I feel like he's just a better pick. I don't know if you feel the same. I mean, not a better pick, but a better fit for the team than Westbrook was. And as you can see, like they didn't even make the playoffs. So I don't know how you feel about that one, but that's where I
I,
was going with that.
yeah, I'm not. I never been a fan of Russell Westbrook's game. I mean, he's one of the most athletic guards to play that position. If you talk about just athletic wise, like
Hmm.
Derrick Rose type, um, just guys who really get they really just trying to score the basketball. He's not. He was never like the generational type of like passer or like he wasn't like a Chris Paul type of dude. This dude, come on, man, Durant got tired of him, bro. Like it just ran its course. Now y'all want to bring him as an older player to the Lakers? That's not smart. He's never been a great shooter. He's turnover prone.
Hmm.
I don't know why they thought that was gonna work.
No. Yeah, so that was a crazy one, and that's all I meant by that. Uh, Somebody else said they heard LeBron was going to the Cavs. I don't know about that. Uh, they said the weather will keep Booker in Phoenix.
Mm.
Uh, Somebody named Darius Williams, he said Steph is great, but Kobe is a complete scorer, much better on defense. You will never see a team trying to pick on Kobe defensively. Steph benefited from the NBA rule changes, freedom of movement screens allowed. Steph often struggled in the playoffs because the refs don't call as many fouls, and Steph had trouble getting off good shots, even though he can make highly contested threes. I guess that was to our question, like who better, Steph or Kobe in the top 10?
I mean, shit. Kobe is the better overall player. I don't think nobody was disputing that. I just felt like let's not sit up here and get disrespectful to Steph Wardell Curry. Like I just thought it was a little closer. Is he better than Kobe? No. But
Mm.
let's not sit up here and act like this guy is just like a bum or like a loser or like somebody who didn't do a lot for the game. Now, does he have everybody jacking up threes now and all this dumb analytics? Yeah, but as just a somebody that you have to keep a constant eye on that you're worried about, like the greatest shooter ever in NBA history. Yes, 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 bro. And as great as Kobe was, Steph is pretty great too. That's all I'm saying. He's great too.
Well, somebody did say Curry was better. Then somebody else said Rich Paul is a disgusting human being. And then last but not least, I think this was headed towards me. Get that crackhead with the glasses off the air. Smoked out house.
Wow. Wow. Hey, on behalf of that person, Smith, sorry, dog. Now that's foul. That's foul, dog. We don't need to be doing all that. We
Hey,
don't need to be saying all that, bro.
hey, with that being said, before we jump into our first topic, hey, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and then y'all can go ahead and answer the poll question of the day. The poll question of the day is hey, Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years versus LeBron's record in 21. Who wins? Who you got, Mike?
Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years.
Yeah, that's
And
his career
LeBron
average. Him and Will
LeBron's
Chamberlain are the only two to do that.
wait, LeBron's record for what?
Oh, the 40,000 points.
Oh, like the leading scorer in NBA history?
Yeah.
I don't know Jordan, dog. I, I mean, yeah, dog. If I'm gonna play this long, yeah, uh, he should be up there in a lot of these stats, but Jordan for sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's start the show. And I'm going to start y'all off with this message from Mr. Steve Kerr.
Good. Hey, we need to get LeBron, man.
No, we need LeBron.
LeBron.
No, we got it.
Okay, that's good. And okay, I
All right. You heard what he said, Mike?
He said we got him.
He said that's the coach of the Golden State Warriors saying we got him, saying we got LeBron James. Now, ain't been reported on ESPN or nothing. As far as like before coming on this show, if it happened within the last 5 minutes, I ain't seen no reports saying he officially signed with Golden State. But the coach of the Golden State Warriors, y'all just heard say that they got LeBron James. He said we got him.
Is that why you see me in Texas this morning talking LeBron going to Golden State? Because I started scrambling my phone, Googling, trying to see if it was accurate, and I didn't see nothing. So I'm like, damn, you bamboozled me, dog.
I bamboozled you. That's Steve Kerr. He the one who said it.
But I ain't see breaking news nowhere. So when you text me that, I assumed it was official. I'm like, man, he ain't going there.
Man, what you think? Man, that's the head coach saying that. You think he playing games with those people? He told them to post it on Twitter.
Dang. I hope Steve wasn't drinking and driving, dog. Because he seemed like very happy, like very relaxed. But hey, man, if you can keep Ramon healthy, bro. If you can keep Steph Wardell Curry healthy, if everybody's mind is right, bro, they could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm worried about how are they going to be able to guard? Like, are you guys going to be able to stop people? Like, get multiple stops in a row when you need it? That's the only thing I'm thinking of. I'm looking at the rest of this roster. Who's going to get stops? Like, you don't have any standout perimeter defenders. You don't. So it sounds good on paper. On paper, it's like if this was years ago, and ain't nothing telling what.
Yeah, man. So you
No,
are.
I don't know what. Are they still trying to get Anthony Davis?
I ain't heard nothing about that in a minute. All I know is the Wizards said they ain't budging on him. You know, that's probably. I mean, that's probably what got them. If he can stay healthy, That's the only thing that's gonna make them relevant. You know, they got him. They got your boy why can't I think of his name? You know, light skinned boy. But they got both of them over there. So if Anthony Davis is healthy, they could probably be 7th or 6th seed if he healthy.
Cause cause Al Horford he going back, and they Chris Tapps he going back too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you talking about to Golden State?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Stapps, he going back to Golden State.
I mean, like I say, it's gonna be interesting on paper, man. But I just think, end of the day, you got to have wings, multiple wing defenders on your team to compete. You got to have wing. I don't know, man. I don't think they got enough of it, man. That's my only thing. I don't know. You just almost asking them to play damn near perfect, like at least offensively. They might do a lot of zone. I don't know. I don't see it, because it's even like games when they played, like I think in the regular season, like the Spurs, like I mean, Wemby just putting up crazy amount of numbers in like the first quarter. Like I'm just looking at the top two teams in the West, and OKC and San Antonio, and I just don't think it's gonna make a difference, bro.
No, yeah, I feel you. Like, I personally, I just think like, they too old, man. They just gonna be too old. And if it's me, and I'm going out there, like, all right, if I'm like one of the young guys, like Shea in Oklahoma, or the Spurs, or the Detroit, the Pistons, one of those young teams, I'm not about to let these old fools beat me. There's no way in hell. I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't saying that they all washed up. We know what Steph can do. We know what LeBron can still do, but it ain't 10 years ago. So I just can't see these young guys sitting back and just letting these guys get wins off of them. Like they'll probably do good in the regular season, 50-win season, but once the playoffs start, oh, that's over. Like you're not about to beat me in a 7-game series. Ain't no way. That's just that's just my mentality. If I'm like, you got Draymond old, Jimmy old, LeBron old, Steph old. Like, you think, hell no, you ain't about to beat me.
It's a lot of miles on all them tires, dog. They got a lot of mileage, man, and you got to have a good mix of like athleticism and veteran leadership. And it's too many vets. It's too many vets. You got to rely on some young dog to take the pressure off. You like you basically asking for the perfect regular season. Everybody got to be healthy. Everything got to go right. Even like when what was that? Was that the year before or last year or 2 years ago? When Steph got hurt and all they had was Jimmy, Minnesota just got them up out of there like it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I don't think that's a smart idea. If LeBron really is considered going to go to state, I don't know.
Why do you think Steve Kerr would say that? Like, you think he just trying to get him to come? Or?
I mean, yeah, but you know, it's I don't know, gamesmanship. I don't know. I just think, man, at this point, LeBron, like, can you just stop this? Like, it's just make your choice so we can move on. Like, you understand it's not the same how it was even back in 2018 when you did this, like, or the first time in 2010. Like, dude, just make your damn decision already, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know, you guys are trying to make this seem like so many people after you that's that really want, like, I just don't think that's true. I think a lot of teams are filled up the roster, done what they're gonna do, allocated their money, and you better stop playing. You better get in where you fit in. Quit trying to make it seem like you the fine girl prime that everybody's trying to take out. Like, damn. Like you see the chicks in school, like they was real cold and stuff, and then now 20 years later, when we got older, now you can't even recognize them. I'm not saying LeBron is that bad, but like, bro, you are not the baddest chick everybody's after anymore. You're just not.
Pause. True.
Shut up. You know what I was trying to say, dog. Damn, I'm just saying,
No, I
a
get it.
little, a little age
Hey,
and time.
Hey, if y'all just came in the chat, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the show, and answer the poll question. Hey, the poll question: would you take Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years versus LeBron's point record in 21 years? Right now, it's 100% Jordan. But hey, we gonna keep it moving. So I want you to listen to what Richard Jefferson is about to say, because he about to go in this whole rant about how LeBron's Lakers tenure was successful. And you can hear it in his voice. And
Successful?
you can hear it in his voice. He's upset. The people in LA is happy that LeBron's gone. I don't understand, like, why these people keep saying, "Oh, why are people happy to see him leave?" Like, why are y'all mad at that? But I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip. Richard Damn Jefferson.
Michael Cooper, Byron Scott, they're my guy. They're on his podcast. They had my guy Alfonso, aka Carlton Banks, on the podcast, talking about how LeBron like changed it, and he gave this whole narrative about how Michael Jordan and how all the stories. Alfonso, I'm talking directly to you. You know, you my guy. We had some great times, man. In-sync charity game back in the early 2000s, fun. But I'm gonna teach you some basketball. People forget that Shaq left Penny, left Orlando, and went to LA. Oh, you're going to leave the small market to go to the big market? And then all of a sudden, then Phil Jackson magically appears. Like Phil Jackson jumped ship and was like, you know what? I'm going to jump over here because I see these studs. So now they win 3 championships. And so for people to say that it was chasing rings and LeBron left the original team that he was drafted, people forget that Grant Hill and T-Mac teamed up in Orlando, and if not for Doc Rivers it up, Tim Duncan would have been there. That's true.
Tim Duncan was on the way. That's a true story.
It is very true.
All right, let's start right there. Let's start right there, because he got more to say. But I just want to touch on this piece first. I know you remember when that happened. What he talking about, how it was about to be Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, and Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
So my point is, first of all, Grant Hill was injured when they made that deal. Remember that? He was already injured because he was messing up the Pistons because he couldn't come back. And I don't even think he played in Orlando for what, like 2 years? I know he ain't played the first year at all. He probably played like 10 games the second year. Tim Duncan, I don't care what this guy say, Tim Duncan was not going to Orlando. Didn't he just come off a championship in 99?
Yeah.
And it had to be like 2000, 2001. Why would he go to Orlando? You just won a championship.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, like, what. I know it's more to what he's saying, but, like, what the hell are we getting at? Like, what does him bringing that up have to do with LeBron James?
Because I don't know if you've seen where Alfonso Ribeiro Carlton has said LeBron James basically ruined the NBA by teaming up with Wade and Bob. So he's trying to make a point like, well, LeBron James is the first. So he brings up this situation that never even really happened. It was just really Tracy McGrady in Orlando. I mean, it don't matter what was about to happen. It didn't happen.
I mean,
and I'm not saying LeBron is the first to team up because I know Boston did it, Charles Barkley did it, and all that stuff. I just think the Magic one is a pretty bad example.
Yeah, I wouldn't have brought that one up at all. That could have been left alone. But I do believe after that, after LeBron did go to Miami, he just kind of made it. It's almost like normal, like, because still at that time, like we wasn't seeing stuff like that happen, man. Like outside of the Celtics with Garnett, Ray Allen, Pierce, we wasn't seeing that type of movement, like people like doing that type of stuff, man. We just didn't. Like, but after LeBron did it, it's got to. It just got It's just like it's cool. It's the same thing, just like how I feel like he ruined the All-Star game. This guy shows up in street clothes. He notifies the NBA like 2 hours prior. He's not playing, and he's still taking pictures, bro, with the freaking roster. Like you destroyed the fucking dunk contest. You kept telling us for years, I'm playing in it. You never did one. This guy, yes, there's some truth to what Carlton said. I'm sorry, Alfonso Ribeiro said. He did have a hand in destroying the way I think younger players look at how they supposed to conduct themselves, man. All the greats did the dunk contest, man. You supposed to take the All-Star game seriously. You remember when him and Kobe was going at it? Kobe like, man, why you ain't take that shot? Why you passing up the shot? He was Kobe guarding him full court. Kobe on him. Kobe on him, bro.
Yep.
Listen, LeBron, hey man. This is why the greats say I would never compute in my mind to team up against some people I'm trying to beat. Mm-hmm. So you kind of ushered in the okay factor to just go ahead. It's cool. It ain't that bad as y'all think, y'all. We can all like. I never seen somebody play with so many top 75 players. He's the only one to do it, man. He's played with like damn near the whole NBA, bro. Like,
yeah. So let's finish what Richard Jefferson is saying. Clown.
That's true. Tim Duncan is like my big brother. I love him to death.
Yep.
And I remember asking him a question. He goes, once Doc Rivers literally said, "Hey, look, we're gonna get it done with or without you." And Tim was like, "Oh, excuse me." Uh-oh. The fact that Tim Duncan, Grant Hill, and T-Mac, and if not for Grant Hill's ankle injury, Grant Hill was a top 5 player in the league when he left Detroit to go to Orlando. And T-Mac left Toronto. They were literally doing a big 3 in 2003. They were doing that. So now all of a sudden NBA fans forget, and all the people that want to be narrative driven, like LeBron ruined the NBA. It's simple. You haven't followed the history of the game. Shaq left Orlando and Penny and a finals team to come to LA because he wanted to do movies, but nobody talks about him ring chasing. He won his 3 championships in LA. So when you talk about discrediting Bron, 100%, and that's what it is. People are going to do that when people want to be negative about how he approached the game.
Bro, stop right here again. Shaq did not go to LA with 2 to 3 other stars. Kobe was a rookie, and Shaq literally he didn't even want to go to LA. His contract was up. He used LA as a ploy for the Magic to try to make the Magics make a bigger offer, but they didn't. So LA got him. So this guy's just making stuff up, and he's making stuff up because there wasn't no other stars over there. Kobe wasn't a star. He was a rookie.
Well, hold on.
I think what Nick Van Exel was over there or Eddie House or
No,
something.
hold on. Right. Kobe came in '96. He's in the '96 draft. Yeah. Yeah,
He
you're
was on
right.
the bench.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's up with Richard Jefferson and this whole. Why you keep bringing Shaq up? What is that? What is this thing with Shaq, bro? I don't get that. At least Shaq was the most dominant figure in the league at that time, bro. He just was. He just was, man. So, it was gonna get figured out regardless. Now, could he have one with Penny? Possibly, yeah. Penny was cold too. Penny was like
To the finals.
the early point forward type. Like he's played with some great two guards in his career, man. You talking about Penny, Kobe, Wade, but to me, LeBron, you can't sit up here and tell me, man, that after playing all these seasons, you call yourself the king, the chosen one. You wearing George's number. If you're really that great, I'm just sorry. Like you're supposed to have more chips. It's just no. That's what people got to understand, man. Let's just cut the BS out. Let's just cut it out. This dude is still behind Kobe, Duncan, tied with Shaq, tied with Steph, still behind George. When are we gonna realize? Again, this guy is very good. He's very talented. But you can't sit up here and act like any criticism that we say about what he's done or what he hasn't done in this league, like we're hating or you got to bring up other people's career to justify that he has not done what he was supposed to do. He has not convinced everyone he is the GOAT. That's a fact.
No.
He's not. He hasn't stamped his name. It ain't shut down. That it's never been shut down. And so I don't care right now that he's still thinking about what he wants to do at 41 going on 42. Who gives a flip? You're in the twilight of your career. It's at this point, if you was literally trying to get a ring or two before you walked out the door, Golden State shouldn't be coming up. Cleveland shouldn't be coming up. So again, it's about to be another waste. Because if you go to you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, bro.
Okay. Here, let's finish this clip up, man.
No bad.
Go back. All the stuff we see it on social media. Go back and compare his 8 years with Shea's 8 years. Go back and compare his 8 years with Jokic's 8 years. One conference finals, one championship. Obviously, he was one of the higher vote getters for MVP, but he didn't qualify. But if you go look at the success he had during his tenure with LA, his bronze. No, I'm talking about MVP. But I'm saying his stretch of 8 years was on par with Shea's years. Shea's going to get a statue in OKC.
Right.
It's on par with Jokic. But somehow in LA, people are like, they glad that he's gone. Did you ever forget what it looked like before he got there? It was boo-boo.
Yeah.
And so that's to me, when I start to see all these people, especially Lakers and LA people.
Yeah.
God rest Kobe's soul. God rest Kobe's soul. A lot of people did it like on the heels of Kobe's passing and they did not want that spotlight shared in LA.
Right.
And there are Laker fans and then there's Kobe fans.
Right.
There's LeBron fans and then there's Laker fans. And that's where the clash, in my opinion. The Kobe fans wanted nothing to do with Bron being in LA wearing that purple and gold because Kobe was their guy. Laker fans were like, hey, but people were miserable the whole time because there was a comparison to Kobe, and that part they missed out. on so much good basketball. And the dude he literally kept the all-time leading scorer title in LA. Kareem, that was one of the Lakers' big things. Kept it in LA. And like blah, blah, blah. It's been sad to watch, and I'm glad he's fucking gone. And I promise you, LA, y'all are in for an interesting 5 fucking years.
All right, man. He got me pissed off. All right. Richard Jefferson, go ahead, get off your knees, put the pads back in the closet. Look, man. Look. This whole let me ask you this. Why are they comparing LeBron James at 41, his 8 years, against Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Giannis, who's like still in their 20s, early 30s? These guys, it's not a comparison. Compare him to Steph. Don't compare him to those guys. And then he was like, well, LeBron was, a leading vote getter for MVP. Jokic won 3 MVPs. Why are you comparing them? Shai got 2. How many? Giannis got 1 or 2. It's not the same. Like I don't understand these fools' logic. And then what was the last thing he said? Like what was he talking about? About how Kobe, like, I don't know. It's just mind-boggling to me, man. How these people think. Like he brought them 1 bubble championship. All those other guys brought 1 championship, but all those guys wasn't like not making the finals, playing tournaments, all that stuff. Like some of them actually went to Western Conference Finals. And then he talked about he kept the scoring title in LA. Who ever talked about the scoring title before LeBron got in the picture? You remember anybody ever talking about that? We knew it was.
You talking about the leading scorer of the NBA.
The league. Nobody talked about that. It was never a thing until LeBron was going after it. Now they make it like it's the biggest thing in the world. When Kareem had it, yeah, we knew he had it, but it wasn't this big thing. It's just like, what? Richard, man, please retire the knee pads, please.
This is like, you know how we cool, right? You know you my mans, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, 100 grand. But I would expect you, if I'm wrong or I do something wrong, you're not about to just blindly just gloss over it like it's cool, right?
Nah.
You gonna tell
I'm gonna let you know. You already know how we are.
Yeah. You gonna be on say, hey Mike, that wasn't right, bro. Like,
because first of all, if it's me, not to cut you, if it's me and you sticking up for me, I wouldn't even want you to go on TV looking like an idiot, sticking up for me. Like,
there you go. See, you gotta separate that crap, man. You gotta be able to if you somebody friend for real, you want the best of them. I'm not about to blindly lie for your behind at all. At all. That's gross to me, man. Like, and a lot of these LeBron James lovers and fans, it's nothing wrong with being a fan of his, but when you gloss over a lot of stuff that he's done or hasn't done again, you're condoning this type of crap. And Richard Jefferson is exactly what he's doing. People forget how tight Jordan and Charles Barkley was.
Yep.
And remember, Charles Barkley at the time when Jordan was the general manager in Charlotte, they fell out because, Charles like, man, he's not doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan didn't want to talk to him no more. And it was like this. So, but the point is, he was still telling the truth. He was telling him not to take Adam Morrison and Kwame Brown. And he did it anyway. You will get mad at Charles because he's an analyst for TNT and he spoke on it. That's okay, but at least he told the truth. I'd rather somebody tell me the truth than lie to me, man. Tell me I'm the greatest thing they ever seen. I'm the great. No, the fuck. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing
it. All this LeBron revisionist history and trying to make it seem like it's like I told somebody else. You want to know how? And I'm not even saying I never even thought that LeBron's tenure with the Lakers was an actual failure. I just didn't think it was that successful. But you want to know how they feel like they feel like it's a success because these people keep trying to bang into our heads that it wasn't a failure. Like every week, somebody is trying to tell us, "Hey, this isn't a failure," and we didn't even ask them this. So, hey, y'all, look, come ahead and subscribe if you're in the chat. If you haven't done it already, answer the poll question. Which would you rather, Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years, or LeBron's record-setting points, 40-something thousand in 20? It took him 21 years to get that. Right now, Jordan's still leading at 100%. He can win the GOAT debate in this. So, my bad, man. Richard Jefferson pissed me off. But you know, somebody else about to piss me off.
Oh, dang.
LeBron.
Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, shoot.
That's what I
Shannon Sharpe. Hey, this guy clearly has a problem with Kobe because I always see him saying something about Kobe. Like it's like every other day on his show. Like he got some issue with Kobe. Kobe ain't played in over 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Kobe ain't played basketball in 10 years. And you still, and this is the same reason I say Jordan to go. Jordan ain't played basketball in like what, almost 30 years, and you still comparing him to people. You still bringing him up. So man, this is this shit's getting on my nerves.
same thing. I remember Mamba mentality was selfish. That's what I remember about Mamba mentality, Joe. That's what they say.
It is.
That's what they say.
He took out.
That's what y'all said. Y'all said it, chat. Y'all said it. Y'all said it. Y'all said it. I remember, and he didn't never get the. He got a little bit. Charles Barkley was really the only one that called him out. Y'all remember when he had that 3-1 lead against the Suns?
Yeah.
And then in Game 7, when everybody said he was ball hogging and he refused to shoot. That ain't none of my business. I don't even know why I brought that up. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Joe, they remember that? Joe, you think they remember that?
Yeah, they remember that. I know.
Because everybody brings up LeBron. They go back to, J.J. Barea did this and Jason Terry. Jason Terry played out of his mind. Jason Terry could have easily been the Finals MVP of that series, though.
Yeah.
That's how good Jet was.
He was, bro.
But see, I do remember a lot of things that we said about Kobe. I defended him.
Yeah.
But they ain't send me no checks though, so they didn't send me no checks though. But no, I think the thing is, look, everybody realized that you have to do a job. And when I used to go to a lot of things, Ocho, and you probably still go to a lot of them now, but I used to go all the time. The Super Bowl, I used to go to all these functions for the NFL. I go to the commissioners' parties, and I would go to all these places, and I would see the owners. To a man, be it Mr. Kraft, Jared Richardson, it'd be all of them.
All right, I don't know what he's talking about in that last part right there. Sound he talking about he's sucking up or something. But man, first of all, did this guy just say Jason Terry should have been MVP? Did I hear him right?
I hope you didn't, because I was praying he ain't say no silly stuff like that. Did he say that? Honestly, dog, my ears I kind of tuned after he started talking about being like that. Man, that's gross, man.
So he's comparing Kobe's 2005-2006 roster to LeBron's 2011, 2000, no, 2010, 2011 Miami Heat roster. You want to know who was on Kobe's team in 2005, 2006? And they had the 7th seed, by the way, when they was up 3-1, going against the 2nd seed Phoenix Suns. They had Kobe, Smush Parker, Aaron McKee, Sasa Vucic, Devin Green, Von Rafer, Laren Prophet. That's their guards. They forwards. Lamar Odom, Luke Walton, Devin George, Brian Cook. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Stanislav Medvinko, Jim Jackson. Centers Kwame Brown, Chris Smith, Andrew Bynum, and Ronnie Turf. That was Kobe's team. In the 7th seed, going up against the 2nd seed. They had no business being up 3-1.
That boy Ronnie Turioff, bro. He was like the hype man. Like that dude was the hype man of the team, man. That's dog. Hey, that's like literally playing with like G League talent, like cats off the street at the YMCA. Like that roster is just like just gross.
Nah,
just gross.
Like what? What thing? Does Shannon Sharpe hate Kobe? Like what type of comparison is that? LeBron with D-Wade, Bosh, all those guys to Kobe's team, a 7th seed team, to a 1st seed team.
This what he need to be. This what he need to be talking about, bro. This what he need to be talking about. Since you can't keep Kobe's name out of your mouth, why don't you ask the question about why did LeBron go there to the Lakers anyway? You don't think we was gonna compare and judge his career to what Shaq and Kobe did, what Kareem did, what Magic Johnson did, and look at the crap he did in 8 seasons for them? Mm-hmm. And you don't think they're supposed to be jumping for joy at the fact that he's finally gone? Yeah, come on, bro. Hey, check this out, man. Check this out here. If I'm LeBron James, or if I'm Jordan or Isaiah Thomas, you think I'm about to go and play for Boston? If I'm Isaiah Thomas, I'm gonna go play for the Lakers. LeBron, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. Why would you even pick that team, that organization, with as many banners that they got up? Bro, you embarrassed yourself, man. You embarrassed yourself, bro. This man wore 2 different numbers, man, and clown 8 and 24. They always gonna love Kobe more than you. Just like when Durant went to Golden State, they always gonna let Steph more than you.
Of course.
You're not about to change that. The heck?
Of course. I mean, it's just crazy, man. Like I see Shannon do this like once a week. He try and convince us that Kobe is not better than LeBron, or try to put Kobe down. Talking about my mama mentality, he was selfish. Well, I got him 5 championships, and he proved he could do it without Shaq, which was his goal twice, almost 3 times.
He went back to back.
Some LeBron ain't what he did do once, but
he saw 3 straight finals appearances, 2 straight rings.
Yep.
At least when Durant teamed up with Steph and them, he won his first season.
Yep.
Damn, LeBron, can you what the heck, bro? Like,
hey, I'm glad you said that. So that's another thing. It always takes LeBron. If it always takes LeBron 2 years to win, which his supporters admit it, that means when you sign LeBron, you probably not gonna win this year with him at 42. So that means you hoping him at 43 can help you win a championship? Nah. Nope. Too close to 50. Not gonna be able to do it, man. Not gonna be able to do it. Hey, look, if you in the chat right now, please help us subscribe. We appreciate everything y'all do. And go ahead and answer this question. It's the poll question. Is Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years better than LeBron's 40,000 point record in 21 years. Right now, Jordan's still at 100. Still. But while we with that, let's get into these players who's saying $1 million ain't enough to live off.
Yo, Smith.
What's up?
I can't hear nothing, man.
Oh,
It
all right.
was a
Let
lot
me
on us.
rewind.
With the real
My
truth
bad.
with the money part of it, we ain't making enough money. So I played 10 years.
Can you
You said
hear?
I made 20.
Yeah.
You don't know about Uncle Sam, right? So what's that? 10, right? So that's about $1 million a year. That ain't no money. That's the real truth. The real truth is I ain't really make no money. I really ain't make no money. So people were like, oh, I don't understand how you would go crazy from, I'm like, I ain't make Floyd Mayweather enough money. I didn't make the type of money where it's like I'm gonna go crazy because I don't have it today. That's the real truth. If you do the math, that's $1 million a year. It's even hard. That's you got to be a real strategic dude making $1 million a year and thinking you're gonna end up, with everything on earth.
You taking care of the family.
I got 14 brothers and sisters that I love with all my heart. I got a mother and a father. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot on us. With the real truth with the money part of it, we ain't making enough money for it to be saying the way it's supposed to be. Right? That's the real answer to that. But I invested in freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing when I first got to the league, I was on the path to do, the right things. You know what I'm saying? So I was on the right path. I just got knocked off the path of, sitting here with, $275 million cash right now.
Oh my God. All right. So you hear what this guy was basically saying, man? Like his reasons don't make sense to me. Like he didn't really get into. Basically, he said he got 14 brothers and sisters, and his mom and dad take care of. Bro, if I'm making $1 million, why do I gotta take care of my brothers and sisters? I'm just saying, like $1 million ain't 50 million. Like you gotta treat that like, that's still like you can't be sitting up here trying to ball and stuff with that. And then like why? So like, are you splitting that between your whole family? Like you the only one working? That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, I mean, that's mine. I got on. I made it. I figured out a way. Now, if you need some help with certain things, of course I do what I can. Even if it's to the point where I'm like, you like a little stipend. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody 5 or 10,000. But if you talk about taking care of people and trying to make them live the same lifestyle you live in, or y'all on different levels now. There's no disrespect to your family, but it's like I am not obligated to do the most. Like I earn this, man. Like you still gonna have to work, and but if you come on hard times and I got a little change, of course. But don't expect me to literally take care of grown people. A lot of these guys have fallen off doing that, man. We saw what happened with Allen Iverson. Like, so it's just, and I don't know, maybe because I'm different. Like, you already know, like, I already don't deal with my family anyway. So I don't know what that feels to like have to talk about all your brothers and sisters. Hey, yeah, man. I mean, If you need a couple change, maybe I pay your rent for a couple months, let you get ahead or whatever you gotta do. But I'm not about to. You can't be coming to me with your hand out every time I look up.
Yeah, it don't really make sense that was his excuse.
Yeah,
I honestly think it was more because he said he started off with investments and stuff, but I think it was more like he just had bad spending habits.
yeah.
Probably like thinking he could live it up like that, but not really recognizing like. Yeah, you making $1 million a year is more than the average person, but it's not like making 50 million and stuff like that. So you should really be having like a lavish house and all that stuff. That's just me.
And for you to sit up here and try to make it seem like that you ain't made nothing, that ain't. People would love to have made that type of money, bro.
Hell yeah.
So don't sit up here and act like it just is nothing. Like, come on, bro. The average person, I think, only makes like 25 to 30,000 a year.
Yeah. But,
I don't know, man.
No, you're right. You're right. Hey, but let's move on to this Jalen Duren, man. So I just pulled up a article from Heavy. So it says, and I know Mike, you were saying that about talking about the qualifying offer that Jalen Duren might take that, but it says Pistons take control of Jalen Duren standoff after exit plans collapse. So this is my first time reading this too. So what I'm about to read to you and everybody else watching this show, it's me too. The Detroit Pistons appear to have seized control of their contract standoff with Jalen Duren after the NBA Center's escape routes disappeared. Duren's negotiations with Detroit have made little progress since he was reported underwhelmed by the team's initial offer, according to Hunter Patterson of The Athletic. The more important development, however, is that Duren's outside market has contracted and weakened his position. Duren met with the Los Angeles Lakers and Sacramento Kings. While exploring a possible departure from Detroit, neither path produced a deal, and the Lakers subsequently acquired Walker Kessler, Patterson reported. The Pistons also resisted group arrangement with the sign and trade, including a scenario where Sacramento is known to be offering Demented Cervantes. Detroit did not merely survive Duren's attempt to create leverage. The Pistons may effectively call his bluff. Let me see, his exit failed. Talk about his points per game. Let me say, Pistons forced Duren to an uncomfortable decision. Duren is not entirely out of options. He can accept a $9.6 million qualifying offer, play the 2016-17 season 1 year contract, and become an unrestricted free agent next summer. That route would allow him to choose his own destination without Detroit. It will also require Duren to risk long-term financial security available to him now. Injury, decline in production, or any other disappointment could damage his market before unrestricted free agency. Duren's scoring already fell from 9.5 to 10 during the playoffs. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically saying that they can offer him long-term security. But, yeah, I don't really think it'd be a good idea for him to do that. Because he can go out there and basically, forget an injury. The market still might not want to pay him that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can basically, even if, let's say he don't play as bad as 10 points a game. Let's say he did 15 to 8, 15 to 9. You still not at that 19 and 10 like you was before. So they can be like, nah, man, we can't really trust your play. You know, like anything can happen. To me, like, even though he was at 19 and 10, to me that's not deserving of 200 million, 285 million. Like, I can see 200, but you're talking about almost 300 million for 19. You know how many guys out there that do 19 and 10, like 20 and 10? Like, come on, man. Like, that's how everybody needs to stand out. Honestly, I don't even think the NBA should let people make money that do 20 and 10. Like you should have to be like 25 or something like that. You know? But I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's again. I know he's still young, man. He's super young. I don't know if this maybe his agent is doing a lot of this, putting a lot of this out there, just like Rich Paul does for LeBron. You trying to make the story in your favor to make it seem like everybody's after LeBron, knowing they're not. But with Durant, I believe he's unfortunately, man. You think because you've made one All NBA third team, one All-Star appearance, everybody has film on you now in the playoffs. We all saw what happened. Not only was the organization looking at you in a contract year, everybody else saw what you look like. That's why you went to one of the worst teams in the league in Sacramento. They didn't make a move for you. The Lakers, they said we don't go get Walker Kessler. End of the day, Detroit has all the leverage, man. That's what you need to understand. And you're not in a position of power, man. You're just not. You're doing a lot of stuff that's just a bunch of you just running your mouth. And like Chris Haynes said, bro, nobody's gonna recommend for you to take the qualifying offer of $9.6 million just to become you really want to leave Detroit that bad? To leave this type of money on the table when we can give you they're gonna give you at least 5-year 180, 5-year 175. You'll be willing to leave that type of money on the table if you get hurt, anything, you have a worse scoring season. You remember Dennis Schroeder, right? Remember what happened to Dennis Schroeder?
Yep.
This man with the Lakers in 2020-21, he left an $84 million extension on the table. Wanted to be a free agent. Never saw that money again. Was never offered nothing close to that by anybody. Just 2 years ago, or the season before last, it had to be, yeah. He goes to Sacramento. What did he do? He came to Detroit, had a good second half, and we got him at the deadline. I guess, again, he wanted more money, or maybe he wanted more playing time. But you was going to be the backup to K, bro. You go to Sacramento for 3 years, $44 million. They trade you again to deadline to Cleveland. Like, dude, Durant, do you really want to expose yourself to this type of tournament, bro? Like, you all we're saying is, like, can you at least, man, work with us? Can y'all find a middle ground? Because if you think we're giving you 50 a year, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Now, if I'm Detroit, do I maybe go up to 40? Do I give you 5-year 200? I think they can consider that. I think they can consider that. But Durant, you're not gonna get every penny that's available to you. Not just be based off the playoffs and just based on how we trying to be flexible in making this team work. That's too much money tied up into you. That's too much based on how you look.
Hey, I will say this before we sign off. If he do take the qualifying offer, I'll definitely do a trade.
All time.
Like $9 million, we'd probably get a couple of players off that.
Yeah.
So, and then he can go ahead and do whatever he do on some other team, and let that be that. But hey, if y'all just entering the chat, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, press the rewind, watch the show from beginning to end. We got some good stuff, and answer the poll question, which is Jordan's 30 points per game in 15 years versus LeBron's points record in 21 years. Who wins? And for this, Jordan won. It's unanimous, 100%, hands down. Like in the GOAT conversation. Hey, so we'll see y'all Sunday, same time, 4 p.m. Go to our channel and watch our other shows and hit subscribe. Facts Over Films. We out.